What a match at Stamford Bridge. 10 men against 11. The league leaders coming to West London with fire in their eyes. Arsenal, the best team in England this season, ready to crush Chelsea and extend their lead at the top. But they ran into something they were not expecting. They ran into warriors. They ran into fighters. They ran into a Chelsea team that refused to die even when everything was against them. Despite Caicedo getting sent off in the 38th minute, despite playing more than 50 minutes with one man down, despite Arsenal throwing everything at us, Chelsea stood firm and grabbed a 1-1 draw. Chalobah scored for the Blues while Mikel Merino got Arsenal's equalizer. This was not just a point. This was a statement. This was Chelsea showing the entire Premier League that we belong at the top of the table. Here are 7 massive things we learned from this incredible London derby that had absolutely everything. Welcome back to the channel, Chelsea family. Before we break down the 7 crucial lessons from this absolute war at Stamford Bridge, drop your country in the comments below, because the Chelsea nation is global, and I love seeing where you all watch from. And if you have not already done it, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because we bring you the best Chelsea analysis every single day. Now let us dive into what we learned from this epic battle. Number 1. Chelsea's defense has massively improved. Despite being a man down for over 50 minutes, despite Arsenal having numerical advantage, our backline did not shake. It was almost a defensive masterclass from Chalobah and Wesley Fofana. These two were absolutely immense. Every header won, every tackle made. Chalobah scored the opening goal with a brilliant header from Reece James's corner. Malo Gusto at right back was unstoppable, neutralizing every thread down his flank. His positioning was perfect, his tackles clean. This young man is becoming one of the most underrated fullbacks in the Premier League. Marc Cucurella had a difficult start, picking up an early yellow in the 10th minute after challenging Saka. That meant he was walking a tightrope for 80 minutes. But Cucurella showed incredible mental strength. Yes, Saka beat him once to deliver the cross for Merino's equalizer, but apart from that moment, Cucurella absolutely pocketed one of the best wingers in world football. That takes serious quality when you are on a yellow card. Number 2. Reece James is Chelsea's new midfield general. In the absence of Caicedo, who got sent off, James stepped up and ran the show. He was everywhere, intercepting passes, winning tackles, carrying the ball forward, getting 4 Arsenal players carded. James was rated 9 out of 10 and was easily Chelsea's best player. The way he bulldozed through midfield was brilliant. Arsenal could not handle him. His delivery for Chalobah's goal was perfect. Without James in midfield, Chelsea would have been overrun. Arsenal's midfield of Zubimendi and Rice is one of the best in Europe, but James matched them and outplayed them for large periods. He showed leadership when needed most. This is not temporary anymore. Reece James in midfield might be Chelsea's best setup. His quality, defensive work rate, ability to break up play and start attacks, everything was world-class against Arsenal. Number 3. Caicedo's red card was absolutely stupid. I will not criticize Caicedo too much because he has given us so many masterclasses this season. He has been one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League. But that red card was reckless and unnecessary. Caicedo started well, winning his battles with Rice, but he got carried away with his tackles. The challenge on Merino in the 38th minute was horrible. Studs up, high on the ankle, excessive force. Referee Taylor initially showed yellow, but VAR correctly upgraded it to red. The sending off means Caicedo will miss 3 massive games: Leeds, Bournemouth, and Everton. 3 weeks without our best defensive midfielder. Romeo Lavia is also injured, so our midfield depth just got tested massively. It was Caicedo's first red card in 130 Premier League appearances. This is Chelsea's 4th sending off in 13 league games and 7th red in 20 matches across all competitions. The discipline must improve. Number 4. We hit Arsenal with their own medicine, and it was absolutely beautiful. Everyone knows Arsenal are the corner kick merchants of the Premier League. They score more goals from corners than any other team. Their set pieces are coached by Nicolas Javert, and they are genuinely more dangerous than penalties. But despite being one man down, despite Arsenal being the set-piece kings, Chelsea used their own poison. James delivered a perfect corner kick 3 minutes into the second half. The ball came in with pace and precision. Chalobah attacked it brilliantly, getting in front of his marker and powering a header past David Raya into the Arsenal goal. Stamford Bridge absolutely erupted. The scenes were incredible. Chelsea had just taken the lead against the league leaders while playing with 10 men. The belief, the confidence, the sheer audacity to score from a set piece against Arsenal of all teams, it was poetic justice and showed that Chelsea are not afraid of anyone. Number 5. Massive appreciation must go to Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto because these two warriors played the entire 90-plus minutes without any rest. After Caicedo got sent off, after Estêvão was substituted at halftime, Enzo and Neto had to cover even more ground than usual. They were chasing the ball constantly, marking Arsenal players, attacking when possible, defending when necessary, tracking back, pressing forward, never stopping, never giving up. Their work rate and commitment was absolutely phenomenal. Enzo Fernandez kept chipping away all game long. He won tackles. He celebrated defensive actions like goals. He got into Arsenal players' faces. He showed the fighting spirit that Chelsea fans love. His leadership was crucial in keeping the team organized and motivated. Pedro Neto never stopped running on that left wing. He was a constant threat on the counterattack. His pace terrified Arsenal's defense every time Chelsea won the ball back. Both players finished the match absolutely exhausted, but they gave everything for the shirt. Do you think Chelsea's fight and determination in this match proves we are genuine title contenders? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. Maresca learned a massive lesson from the Manchester United game earlier this season and applied it perfectly. Remember back in September when Robert Sanchez picked up a red card after just 5 minutes at Old Trafford? Sanchez brought down Brian Wambo and was sent off immediately. Maresca panicked in that moment. He made defensive substitutions straight away. Estêvão William was taken off for goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen. Pedro Neto was substituted for defender Tosin Adarabioyo. Then Cole Palmer, who was carrying an injury, also had to come off. Chelsea were left with João Pedro as the only attacker. The defensive, scared approach meant Chelsea could no longer threaten United going forward. They had to defend for 85 minutes with no attacking outlet. United scored twice, and Chelsea lost 2-1 despite Caicedo also getting sent off later. Fast forward to today against Arsenal, Caicedo gets sent off in the 38th minute, but this time Maresca showed he learned from that mistake. He kept his attackers on the pitch. Yes, Estêvão William was taken off at halftime for Alejandro Garnacho to add fresh legs and pace on the counter, but Chelsea maintained attacking threats throughout the second half. João Pedro stayed on until later. Pedro Neto played the full match. Enzo Fernandez supported attacks, and crucially, this meant Chelsea could still threaten Arsenal on the break and from set pieces. That is exactly how they scored the opening goal. By keeping enough attackers on the pitch, Maresca showed tactical growth and bravery. He trusted his team to attack even with 10 men. And we saw the massive difference it made. Chelsea actually looked more dangerous than in the United game. They took the lead, they created chances, they made Arsenal nervous. The tactical lesson was learned and applied brilliantly. Number 7. Chelsea proved they have the mentality of champions. This is the most important lesson from today. Arsenal are 6 points clear at the top of the table. They beat Bayern Munich 3-1 in the Champions League on Wednesday. They are the best team in England right now. They came to Stamford Bridge expecting to win comfortably, especially after Caicedo got sent off before halftime. But Chelsea refused to roll over. They fought for every single ball. They threw themselves into tackles. They blocked shots. They cleared crosses. They ran until their legs could barely move. Robert Sanchez made crucial saves, including a brilliant double save right at the end. The entire team showed character, heart, determination, and quality under extreme pressure. Playing with 10 men for over 50 minutes against Arsenal and getting a draw is a massive result. This point could prove vital at the end of the season. But more importantly, this performance showed that Chelsea belong in the title race. We are not just making up the numbers, We are serious contenders who will fight until the very last minute of every single match. Come on, you Blues.